Computex 2020 wouldn't be possible without our sponsors Samsung, Corsair, MSI, and Synology. We are here at the MSI suite or conference room or something very big here at the Venetian for CES 2020. We're going to kick things off by looking at this sexy build built by Mr. Dalton. He's got, 3960 in there?
Yes.
And two 2080 Ti's. He's built the entire system in what I can only describe as like a large coffee table.
Yes, it is a large coffee table. A very, very large coffee table.
I really want this for my living room. My wife and I have been looking for a coffee table. This is it, babe. This is the one we're going with, right? With the system, right? As long as we get the system too. Cool. Another nice touch you probably didn't see in the first shot, a custom start-stop button. Looks like it was ripped straight out of a car. I think this is really nice. Pretty simple to wire. I think they got the harness from Micro Center just to extend the RGB LED and the power button leads from the motherboard. But yeah, this is just the icing on the cake for me. I really want this, please. So this is MSI's X570 Tomahawk board. Now, traditionally, Tomahawk boards have been the budget-oriented motherboards for PC enthusiasts and budget ballers, like that's what I call them, ballers on budgets. The Tomahawk here is a bit pricier, priced at $199 USD. And it's got a beefy 12-phase power delivery system. It's got, M.2s galore. You've got, of course, the X570 chipset, actively cooled here, 4 DDR4 slots. It's actually not, I mean, it doesn't look like a Tomahawk board. So this is like that brand's first venture into pricey territory. But I've got to say, it looks really nice. And to be honest, for X570, $199 price tag isn't all that bad. One of the cheapest X570s at MSRP. So this is interesting. I want to build with it real soon. Now this is a new case from MSI. That's right, in case you didn't know, MSI does make cases. This is a Creator 400M. It's a mid-tower, 7 PCI slots at the rear. If you're worried about airflow, I was too when I first walked up here. Swing the door open. You have plenty of ventilation. Actually, if you want to pan over, you can remove this little, I guess it's like a plastic mesh. You can see that's literally the rad right there. So very direct airflow, but you have to keep the front panel open, at least somewhat, to get that airflow. They wanted this optional just in case somebody preferred minimalist look over airflow optimization. Not sure what kind of person would prefer that, but I'm sure that person is out there. A few more specs, what I'm holding here. This is a brochure with literally every MSI SKU in it. It has max GPU length of 450 millimeters. You can even shove eATX motherboards in here because there's no indentation on the motherboard tray. You can fit up to 3 120 mil fans up front, up to 3 140 mil actually up front as well, up to just 1 120 at the rear or 1 140, and no fan support up top. So just the front and the back. A fairly straightforward mid-tower case. I'm not sure it's priced yet because this is, I think, a Q3 product, but we'll see what kind of revisions, if any, they make to it before it actually hits the market. One other thing I forgot to mention, this is a creator case. Remember, creators don't want to hear loud systems next to them when they're editing their next mixtape, their next music video. A front panel with sound deadening material is key. It's what you've got here. It's another reason why they included the optional door if your system's not running particularly hot. And you do have some ventilation here on the sides as well. It's an extreme case, but still one to consider. You also have dual tempered glass, but just on the left panel. And the reason why is because tempered glass doesn't do the best at preventing sound from moving through it. And that's why I've never really understood its presence in cases that typically offer sound damping material. But adding a second tempered glass pane, according to MSI anyway, is supposed to prevent a lot more of that sound from exiting the chassis itself. So interested to see this in action, and I really want to test that aspect of it and see if it does really make a difference. 2 tempered glass panes wedged together versus 1. Now this is the Aegis Ti5, and it will hit the market sometime around Q3, Q4. Definitely a product you will see on the market at some point this year, and it's very unique in a few different ways. So they're actually going to demonstrate some of the different things you can do with this rotatable screen here. So the outside frame, you can twist left and right, and it will allow you to view system specs. You can turn on and off the MSI RGB on the case, as well as other MSI peripherals if you had it all synced up. So you can click the, let's see, the monitor tab. Let's show them that first. I guess you can see the CPU frequency. Are they going to include temperature with this as well? Maybe, yeah, so you can see pretty much any vital statistic with your system live on a screen on your case, which is very cool. and then check it out, weather outside. So if you want to know if you've been inside all day playing video games, you have no idea what temperature or whatever it is outside, you can get informed. And then the other thing you can do, again, that I mentioned earlier, is you can control the RGB. So you can cycle through many different effects. You've got, of course, the rainbow effect, breathing effect, you got flashing and static. So you can control all of this via hardware on the case instead of dealing with the software natively, which I think is really cool. And you can see that's what the case looks like up front when you have Mystic Light turned on. Another cool feature is they've actually synced up a lot of this stuff with the monitor to the left. So the monitor will actually even display a lot of the info too. This is the game mode section. You can actually open and close preloaded games on your I keep wanting to say monitor, but it's not. It's a case. You can open and close a game on your case. That's PUBG, CS. Let's open up CS:GO. So you click the button in, and then your system, literally, how you pan to the left there, it will open up CS:GO, which is just mind-blowing to me. You don't even need a mouse and keyboard anymore. It's all going to be on your tower. So those are some of the goodies MSI showing off here at CES 2020. One thing we left out, monitors. They have a very cool monitor we're going to show you in a dedicated video. It's going to come up next after this one publishes. Stay tuned for that. My name is Greg. Thanks for watching. Thanks for learning with me.